So we're joined by Claire Edmunds, who is the Senior Training Instructor here at the National Horseracing College, and we're here to talk about our racehorses. So Claire, we have obviously a lot of horses here at the college. We have 52 in total. So what do we look for in a racehorse?
So the main thing for requirements for one of our horses is that they're a good ride, or potentially a good ride for our learners to learn on. Also that they're of a kind nature, so they're nice to handle on the ground and in the stable. However, if they aren't perfect in the stable, you know, we do have measures in place to make them as safe as we can. So sometimes we'll have two handlers, and we section them into junior barns, intermediate barn, and then the senior barn. So we've got measures in place as the learners get more experience, they can start to handle a wider range of horses. If they're clean-limbed and able to do the stalls and still go over the hurdles and chase fences, that would always be a bonus, because they could then do the specialist course. So some of the horses here mainly do the gallops and some mainly do the school. However, we do have a small amount that can do both gallops, school, and they are still able to do the stalls and the schooling as well. So, you know, ideally if they could do specialist courses, it just gives them that little bit of interest as well, other than just being ridden by the learners that are learning all the time. They get to be ridden by some that are more professional.
And having that variety.
Yeah, it just keeps them sweet. But that said, we have some of the school horses that if you was to take them to the gallops, they'd hate it. You know, they're quite happy in the school. They know they're not going to get put under any pressure, and they're not going to have to do anything fast. And they do enjoy their life in the school.
Absolutely. And you know them inside out, you and your team.
Yes.
You know what they enjoy, what they don't enjoy. So their well-being is your top priority.
Definitely, yes. Obviously, when the owners loan the horses to the college, we take over all responsibility of the health, general health checks. That'd be the farrier. We have the physio once a month to those that we feel require it, dentistry, so vaccinations. All that is picked up by the college, and they do have a good life. It's very, very rare anybody ever says, oh, that horse looks a bit thin. Sometimes they may come and they've been turned out, they've been out of training, out of work, so some of them may lack a little bit of top line, but once they've been here a few months, they really start to fill out and spread. Some of them a little bit too much, like Damien. He's got a little bit of a belly on him, haven't you? But it's all paid for.
Absolutely. So who owns the racehorses then here at the NHC?
So it's just the variety of people that send the horses to us. So whoever owns the racehorse, whether that be the owners that had them in training, or whether it's the trainers themselves, they own them and they loan the horses to us on initially an 8-week trial to see how the horse gets on, and if the horse likes it and settles in, and then it transfers onto the permanent loan.
Okay. And once you find that they're not particularly enjoying the work anymore, regardless of how long they've been here, you look at options of rehoming them, don't you?
Yes, I contact the owners and we discuss what they're maybe not enjoying, or any issues that we're having, or sometimes they've maybe reached the grand old age of 20 and we feel it's sort of time to maybe give them that happy retirement that they deserve. So we contact the owners, talk through the next steps and what's going to be best for them.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Claire.
Okay,
and Damien, of course.